Hello everyone. Today, we're diving into the core of project management within the BPO industry. We'll be discussing how to turn a big idea into a structured plan using activity planning and Gantt charts. Every project starts with a scope. To make it manageable, we use a work breakdown structure. We take that one big deliverable and decompose it into three logical phases. It is design, construction, and implementation. In the design phase, we're laying the groundwork. This includes creating functional and detailed design documents or a request for proposal. For example, if you are building an office, this is where you'd finalize the interior layout and electrical plans. Next is construction. This is about the physical or technical build in the building project. It's the foundation and glazing. In the school concert project, it's tangible items like tickets, poster, and sign band contracts. Finally, we have implementation. This phase manage the transition and rollout. For a restaurant, this would involve the soft launch event, hiring and training your crew, and getting the word out through press releases and blogs. Now that we know what we're making, we need to plan the how. Activity planning involves sequencing. Some tasks are prerequisites, meaning you can start one until another is finished. You can train your staff until you finish the interviewing and onboarding process. To track all of this, we use Gantt charts. It's a visual tool that shows off deliverable and milestones, which are specific dates when key items like a project plan or test result must be handed over. Within the Gantt charts, we list specific activities for every large deliverable. This includes the preparatory work and execution and the final review or testing. It keeps the team accountable for every step, from get approval to create process maps. The real power of Gantt chart is in the scheduling. It defines exactly when a task starts and ends. It also tracks resource use. If an activity takes 2 weeks but only uses 50% of a person time, the chart help us to see that they are available or other tasks.
Beyond dates and resource, Gantt chart physically represent activities sequencing the order in which tasks depend on one another. The example notes: activities 1, 2, and 3 can run in parallel, simultaneously. Activity 4 requires activity 2 to be completed first, a direct predecessor. Activity 5 needs activities 1, 3, and 4 to finish before it starts, multiple predecessors. This visual mapping prevents delay by ensuring teams understand which task must be done first to keep the project on track. Gantt chart critical path identification. This slide focuses on critical path visualization. A key scheduling components. The critical path is the sequence of tasks that directly determines the project total duration. Any delay in these tasks will push back the project end date. In the example, yellow shaded activities 3 and 5 form the critical path. Other tasks 1, 2, 4 are shorter, the have float. Flexible time, meaning delays here won't impact the overall timeline. Identifying this path help project manager prioritize resources and monitor high impact tasks closely. Gantt chart also illustrate lead time. When a successor task can start before its predecessor is fully complete near concurrency, this speeds up workflows by overlapping depends tasks. The example given, a program specification review can start as soon as part of the spec are finished rather than waiting for all to be ready. Lead time is valuable for tight deadlines, but requires careful coordination to avoid rework if the incomplete predecessor changes. Gantt chart lag time. Conversely, lag time is when a successor task can only start X days after its predecessor ends, a deliberate gap. This buffer accounts for necessary delays like quality checks, approvals, and material delivery. The example concert preparations must be completed several days before the event date to allow for final step or setup. Safety, inspection, or troubleshooting lag time ensures tasks don't rush critical post-predecessor steps. Gantt chart duration reasonability checks. Gantt chart enable time estimate validation at two levels. Individual activity checks visualizing task length help spot realistic timelines. Allocating only one day for approval from multiple stakeholders is likely unfeasible. Overall project checks. It ensures the total duration makes sense. Mid-size app development project taking 12 months may be too long, prompting a review of the critical path to identify inefficiencies. This prevents scope creep and sets realistic expectation for stakeholders. Core components. This slide shows a sample Gantt chart created in Microsoft Project and labels its key parts. Number 1. Task details. Activity description, start and dates, and assigned resources. Number 2. Graphical timeline. Bars representing each task duration, making progress easy to track and a glance. Number 3. Dependencies. Lines connecting tasks to show sequencing, lead, or lag relationships. Number 4. Milestone and critical path. Markers for key achievements, milestones, and highlighted critical path tasks. Red bars in the example. These components work together to create a comprehensive view of project progress. Gantt chart timeline is scaling short to medium projects. Gantt chart adapt to project size by adjusting time scales. Short projects, 3 to 4 weeks. Tasks are displayed in days for granular tracking. Medium projects, 3 months. Tasks are shown in weeks to avoid cluttering the chart while maintaining clarity. This flexibility ensures the tool remains enabled regardless of project length, helping teams focus on relevant time increments. For large projects, 6 to 12 months or more, Gantt chart use broader time scales. High-level activities are presented in months to show the big picture timeline. Lower-level tasks within each activity may still be tracked in weeks for detail. This hierarchical scaling balance is strategic oversight for stakeholders with actionable guidance for team members. Summary: Gantt chart versus work breakdown structure (WBS). This slide distinguishes two foundational project management tools. Work breakdown structure (WBS) organizes the project into phases, the deliverables, with multiple tasks to plan, design, and build each deliverable. It defines what needs to be done. Gantt chart builds on the WBS by visualizing when tasks happen, including sequencing, critical path, lead, lag times, and duration check. It ensures alignment on how work progresses to meet deadlines together. They create a structured approach to planning and executing projects.